Back in Nigeria, I loved exercises. I loved brisk walking and I loved dancing, and it kept me fit. When I got to Canada, I maintained that as I had to trek to bus stop and most times to wherever I'm going to when I alight the bus. But when I graduated and got a car for myself, some of these exercises that I do stopped. So before I knew it, I started putting on weight. The funny thing is that I never knew I was putting on weight because it wasn't really showing on my face, but I noticed that my trousers and some of the things I put on were getting so tight on me, and I decided to check my weight and I realized I was whooping 76 kg. As at the time I left Nigeria in September last year to Canada, I was weighing like 70 kg, you know. And I don't think I've gone beyond 72. Like if I overeat and put on weight, I don't think I've exceeded 72. But I know my average has always been 70. And I was surprised when I saw the 76 kg. I couldn't believe my eyes. And it dawned on me like maybe it's because you are no longer trekking as much as you were before. So I decided to register for a gym. But do you know what? I only attended once. I couldn't keep to it. Number one, the weather was becoming unfavorable again. In fact, I just feel like we're always in summer because the one I attended was in summer. As we've just gotten to the fall now, the weather has changed. It's not favorable. So even if I have the time, I'm scared to go out. And again, talking about walk doesn't give me the time to also do this. So I've decided to buy some of those things that I want, or I do go to gym to do here. So I've decided to build a gym for myself. And I've started by getting an abdominal roller. I've gotten 20 pounds weight dumbbell, 10 pounds on each hand. That's what you see there. And one good thing about it is that it's adjustable. So if I don't want to go on 10 pounds weight, I could decide to go on 5 pounds weight or whatever I choose to. So which is very good. I've gotten a mat. I also got a block for myself, but it's not here. I've ordered for a walking pad, and I've also ordered for another abdominal trainer, hoping that all things will work out fine for me. My major problem is the folds that I'm seeing around my belly. Honestly, these folds, I've succeeded in removing all of them before I got to Canada, but I don't know. I'm beginning to have mommy's pouch again, as if I just had gave birth the other day, and I'm really intentional to remove it. So, almost see, I put on weight too. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I can't even do sit up. You can see I'm even raising my legs to try and see if I can bring it down. That's just what I'm trying to. I can't even lift my head. Honestly, abdominal exercise is the hardest of all the exercise, if you ask me. And really, that's one of the things I intend to achieve this season. See me trying to lift my head. I can't even sit up, honestly. And I think it's one of the reasons why see me, I'm using my hand to support my leg. This is just to tell you how difficult some of these things are now for me. Before I could do sit up, though not quite well, but I could actually sit up, but it's almost like impossible for me. And again, I want to train my upper arm because I noticed they're beginning to like get bigger and also as if it's sagging. God forbid it will not happen. So I had to make sure that I put them back to order. Prevention is better than cure. So these are the measures I'm trying to put in place to make sure that I don't go, more than I have always been. And that is just what it is. So this exercise, I'm doing it around 4 o'clock. This is 4 a.m. in the morning. And as I'm doing it, I'm also doing a morning prayer going on online. So that's just what is happening here. So I'm actually doing two things at the same time, which is good. So I'm also saying it for busy moms who think like, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. You can multitask, you can do two things at the same time. Just like as I'm doing this exercise, I'm using this time to do my prayers. You can also do that. So it's very, very good, particularly if you are getting old. If you have turned 40, like I am, you really need to be very serious. Look at me, I'm really intentional, as in total body overhauling I'm doing. Total body workout I'm doing. Honestly, even to raise my heels at some point was becoming a problem. You know what I mean? raise your heels. As young women, you need to raise your leg, raise your heels. You should be able to pat your legs, make sure every nook and cranny receive exercise, and that's what I intend to do. And I'm going to be giving you reports on how I'm going as the day goes by. When I come down to 75 kg, I'll let you know. When I come down to 74, I'm back to 70 kg. I'm going to let you know. And it's not just only exercise I'm going to do. I also intend to cut down on my meal. I am not really a fan of junk. I don't eat junk. It's once in a while. But even in the right food you eat, you can overeat excess. And I think that is also where my problem is coming from. For instance, eating rice and some other grains could be good to the body, but when you eat them in excess, of course, yeah, consuming calories that will, at the end of the day, make you to put on weight. And these are the things that I intend to shed off. And I trust God to help me achieve all of this. I'm very intentional. This workout you're seeing here took me almost 1 hour 30 minutes because I had to try out so many things, particularly since I started very early in the morning. I had to like make sure I do everything. Oh yeah, down to the abdominal roller. That's what I'm trying here. When I watched it first on the YouTube, because I had to watch first to see what other women and people out there are doing to, shed weight in all these regions. And I noticed one particular lady that caught my attention. The way she would do this, she will almost lie flat and still be able to bring it back. But see me, I can't even go beyond what you're saying now. As a matter of fact, I'm not even feeling much of the pain in my abdomen. It's almost like at my upper lower chest region. I mean that I was feeling well, but all the same, it's still good. I love it because I also feel the fat in my arm. This is the second day I'm doing it. I started this exercise on the 1st of October because I said I'm starting 1st of October. And this is the second. Honestly, yesterday I felt pain all over my body. My whole body was aching. And I almost wanted not to do it again. Like, but I've already put my hand in the plow. No more going back. And not even now that I've brought it out online. I must see to the end. I'm tired though. Thank you very much.